Right bags, it's Jade, welcome to a grounded news video. Guess what? The holiday update is still not here, but I think it's going to go live today. In fact, later on tonight. Today's Wednesday, it's usually when the grounded devs stream on their Twitch channel. And generally, in the past, most updates, we've got an info about when it's going to release, or it's released that day, sometime later on after. So it'll be quite late in the UK and Europe, but normally it's around, I would say, 6 or 7 PM in the US seaboard. I don't know why I said seaboard there. You know what I mean. The East Coast or West Coast, whatever timelines it is around there. Now, I haven't got that confirmed. It may not go live today, but I'm just assuming because it's been 2 weeks now, and it does feel like the latest hotfix they added last night does tie up a last few loose ends. There was a hotfix last night that has absolutely changed how you're going to be using the no armed build in future. It was ridiculously OP, so I'm going to talk about that as well. And some other good stuff. Why Grounded is continuing to have massive success, judging by its latest Steam reviews. So all that, let's go. It's the Grounded news. Alright, so I know a lot of you guys want your Christmas trees up, and you know the farming methods. You've seen me, you've seen Sim, and everyone else talk about getting as many of these trees as possible. Why? Because they give you candy every day. That's random what you get, out of the choice out of all the candies, including candy corn, and you do also get a chance of getting coal. So as many of these as possible, and you can have yourself a candy farm for the next few weeks. Of course, there are some other decorations, and you've got to buy these both from this comes as a set when you go and buy them from the Burkle Science Shop. And of course, don't forget also, we've got all the signs with the new Christmas stuff on it too. That's the other thing that you can go ahead and buy. But yes, it is the 7th of December now. If it's going to be any later, I would say it's kind of a bit poor. I do understand some players' frustration that players on the PTB, the public test branch, you've effectively got a head start. But it's not a competitive game. Like, it's going to matter to no one if someone else manages to get a few extra trees up compared to you. And the point of the update isn't so you can just have a cheesy method to get candy. It's meant to be just a little thank you for more experienced players, given that the trees do cost gum, which is something you can't get until you get the tier 2 shovel. Of course, you can still go ahead and buy some of this other stuff. You get the wreath and the pictures. But yeah, it really is a thank you for more of the experienced players that have kept on playing Grounded for a while now. But there are obviously other big changes in the update, all the new decor. And I definitely know a lot of you guys really want to see some of that. So I'm expecting it today. I don't think it's going to be any later, otherwise it kind of would suck. But just for balance, Ark Survival Evolved have always done their Christmas updates, and generally they go live from anywhere between the 16th and 20th. That's how late they leave it. Do remember as well, holidays is not just Christmas. There's a bunch of holidays happening this month for all sorts of cultures, religions and more. But yeah, you've only got until January. As soon as January 1st rolls in, I do believe these trees, they might stop giving some of the candy. But they should only be able to be spawned in during creative mode. I don't think they're going to necessarily just disappear on the 1st. There's been no way to cheese this or change the dates. I did try resetting my PC and it broke Grounded for a while. So don't try changing your computer time or your Xbox time. That won't work. Anyhow, what are the changes that went through last night? Depth of field drop down now shows up on the Xbox now. If you hadn't seen this, you can now set this to low, medium or high. Now it doesn't affect me because I've already put a command in the files on PC. That's what I'm playing on at the moment, where I disable it entirely. But for Xbox players, no longer will you see complete blurry backgrounds. And it means that yes, finally I don't have to show the map every 2 seconds. Because you'll know what I'm talking about when I say the tree, or hopefully the sandbox, because you'll be able to see it as soon as you get up a tall bit of grass. So that's a huge improvement. Can't believe it's taken this long to actually be added, but I'm so pleased the devs did get around to it. You can no longer make leather from chopping berries or pupa with a salty weapon. I did tell you guys that would be nerfed. If you've got a spicy or salty weapon, you can kill bugs now and get instant food. They'll be already cooked or actually cured. But that was happening with berries and pupa, so that has now been nerfed. So that won't be there when you get the update. They have now also added stuffed mosquitoes. These were missing, so you've now got the tiger versions and the normal versions. And there you go. These are like absolutely huge. I kind of feel like I'd prefer it if they were smaller. Obviously I did tell you guys they fixed a bunch of stuff, including the sizes of certain creatures. Like the antlion just wasn't right. And of course the biggest change is that the stuffed mantis is now the correct size. I thought these were kind of cute, but they have obviously now just made them a lot bigger. So good stuff. Also, there appears to be some issues with ambience audio. Apparently when you restart the game, it wouldn't reset or to the settings that you had. So that's been fixed now. Additional icons have now been added. It does look like they're all here now for everything here. There were some that had placeholders still. Something to do with scrolling through the hot pouch in inventory while in the game is paused, or after opening the map will work correctly. And probably the biggest one that a lot of you unarmed players will want to know about is they have changed it and they have nerfed it. It was clearly broken. It's a whole bunch of clips where you're going around decimating the mantis in only maybe 2 or 3 hits. When you get the mastery version of Little Fist now, that's level 3. Instead of a 100% chance to trigger, you now only get a 75% chance to trigger the bonus. So generally you'll get hit twice with a single punch. Also, the power droplets no longer going to give an extra 50% bonus to unarmed damage. This was a mistake. It was never meant to be part of it. This, alongside other changes, was what was resulting in killing the mantis so quickly and easily. And the truffle tussle explosion damage has been reduced by 25%. So they are nerfs, but they're nerfs to mistakes. And their mistakes were only in the PTB branch, not in the actual main game. So don't want to hear any tears or cries. I'm sure it's still going to be viable. We'll have to give it a shot once the actual update's out. And yes, it does say apparently in the building description, when you're looking at it in the menus, the holiday tree will only spawn actual candies during December. So you can still have it as decoration in your actual world. But the best bit, of course, is now with the change where you get 100% of your resources back, you can dismantle all these Christmas trees and you'll still have tons of gum to make lots of sticky smoothies in the future, plus all that candy and coal. And like I said, Grounded is continuing to have success, because Grounded is hitting 93% positive review scores. In fact, it was 94 earlier on this week, so it's only dropped a little bit. So I encourage you, if you've played this game on Steam, but you've never actually left a review for it, do so. I'm going to be doing mine over the Christmas holidays. When I take a couple of weeks off, that's one of the first things I'm going to be doing. It does help out a lot. It carries on showing that Grounded's a fantastic game. Overall, it's 88%, and that's definitely the highest it's been in a while. Although actually, to be fair, I think it's been 88% for a while. But that's still a fantastic score. But 93 in the last 30 days, that puts it up there with some of the biggest hitters. Only a few percent behind games like The Forest, Subnautica, Terraria, and of course Valheim. So yeah, go and do it. Go and give Grounded a review. Obviously, it doesn't have to be positive. For some reason, if you don't like Grounded, then you do you. I'll just think you're a douche. And I guess just from me, a little reminder. I've got plenty of content coming. I'm going to be showing some of the stuff off with the new update still that I haven't got around to doing. And I'm going to be starting up my new series, my hardcore series. That's coming very soon. If you're a member, you can go and watch the first episode right now. And in fact, I'm going to be making a bunch of these ready for members, as it won't be going live until the 16th. And yeah, I'm going to be taking 2 weeks off nearly. From the 15th to around 27th, 28th. You'll see lots of this series going on every day. But that's about it. I won't be streaming and I won't be doing many other kind of videos, other than maybe some shorts. But I'm still so excited about next year. My hardcore series is going to continue. I'm trying to plan lots of collabs with some of the other creators. And we've got a big event happening very early next year that me and some other great creators have organised. So yeah, this might be one of the last news videos you see from me. I've said it a bunch of times, this year's been fantastic for me and the channel. At times we've been beating my other survival channel. And it's been great just connecting with one community again. I've got loads of ideas about content I'm going to be doing after Christmas. We're going to start up the top 10s properly, as I've not really been focusing on them enough. I've got loads more guides incoming for newer players still. So have yourself a great holiday. Whatever you're doing, enjoy some time off. Go and play Grounded. And if for some reason you want a bit of a change, then give Valheim a shot if you're lucky to own it on PC or Xbox Windows 10. That's what I've been doing on my other channel, and it's been going pretty well. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the future. Valheim and Grounded on both separate channels. Anyhow, until next time, ratbags, laters.